How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button if you have not done so already. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. With that, let's get into today's episode. So, in between episodes, I went ahead and connected a few things up. Connected up that other line of screws here, so that way we can get, hopefully, the rotors made. And then we're making these things, which now we actually have enough of, so I am going to turn this machine off, so that way we can stockpile the, well, no, I'm gonna leave it going, because we're gonna need it anyway, so I'm gonna just keep it going. If we look down here, and here, we have our other line connected up, and really we just need more iron, and I believe we have to fix part of our throughput down there. And we'll take a look at that here in a second. I need to get rid of some of the copper that I have in my inventory, that I don't need in my inventory. Maybe if I can jump over these belts. Yeah. There we go. So then, if we take a look down here with this, this is working okay for now, but the biggest issue is we're not able to fully take advantage because we're inputting 180 iron a minute. We currently can only use 120 per minute. Right. So then what I think I'm going to do temporarily is we're going to delete that. Instead, what we're going to do is I need to grab some iron plate. We are just going to plug it in after the technical usage of 120. And I say technical usage, but wherever 120 is going to line up, because so each of these eats 30 per minute. So then this is 1 mining, 2 mining, so it needs to be plugged in here to this one right here. Is where it needs to be plugged in. So then we need to delete this guy. We need to stick a merger. Alright. Yep. Yeah. It's gonna go there. Yeah. The fact that this might work. Okay. It works. Sweet. Yeah. Iron should be coming out of it. Unless it's not, is it? I think it actually just connected to that. Yeah, it did. Did not connect to the, Really? What? Oh, I see, because it needs to connect right there. Yeah. Yeah, because it needs to go into that input. So this guy just needs to rotate then. Like that. Yeah, so then that should work now. We should see iron going onto both. Right? Yes. Is it, why isn't it not going onto this one? There we go. I think it was just the connection was not there. Sweet. Okay. So now that's gonna work just fine. So then that allows us to effectively have 2, 4, 6 of these for sure working, and then overflow can go down here to these 3 for more screws. Ideally, we want to get the next set of stuff we need for mining, but in order to do that, we need to get a few more things, and I need to build a bit of a staircase, I think. So we're going to do that really quick. I know technically we have access to actual stairs in this, but yeah. There we go. We have very terrible but usable stairs. Yeah. There you go. That works. And then so we'll also just extend that. Sweet. Okay, so now we have more iron being made, and that's going to give us more screws. And just to kind of recap where we did the screws, we added an additional line here. It is starting to kind of get cramped, so I think we might utilize this space over here a bit and already kind of start redesigning some things, because having just played around with this, I think I'm going to experiment a little bit for how we're doing our smelting as well as how we're doing our processing and everything. But I think I'm going to wait a little bit before I go and tear everything up that we built. Mainly until we can get some more, just more components. So that way we can have like higher throughput belts and stuff. And also try to avoid some of the spaghetti that we've made. Because right now I'm direct feeding from like this machine into this machine, right? But is that the most optimal way, or should we take the ingots here, store all of the iron ingots in something, and then from there output them as needed? Because right now, like, if this machine down here fills up, then this machine isn't working. But in order to save power but space, we could have it so that we don't necessarily need enough machines for all of the consumption. We just assume that some parts of the factory might not all be on at once. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure out how we want to play with it in the future. And then this is hopefully where steel is going to go. I have no idea how big steel is, so I just gave it a pretty big spot. Let's head up top to see how close we are on the rotors. So that's really, I think, the thing that we need right now. Or is it this one? We have 24 out of 150. What are we needing? We need screws. Screws aren't happening because, well, that has a ton of screws. So why don't we have screws down, or rather right there? So these are making rods. Oh, because I didn't power them. That's why. That is me. That is me being very dumb. Yeah. There we go. So now they're all powered. So now screws should be flowing. There we go. I say it should be sufficient. And actually, we need that to be Mark II. Oh, logistics. Yeah. Q, logistics. Need more, whatchamacallit, but then we can get that working on a tier 2. Okay, so that should get us more rotors. We have enough cement, and we have enough of the copper, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, copper wire. So we'll get 2... No, we have enough on us, and then we have enough of that. So yeah, so we just need the rotors, and then we'll have basic steel production. And then... Here, I'm gonna just build... Oh, we don't have cable. Okay. I'm gonna just build that there for a second so we can take a look at recipes. So we have pretty much all the basic stuff here automated. And then, in terms of looking at... Oh, we can't look at that there. And then in terms of the next tier of automation, we have rotors, the cubes, we have a few other things made. Ideally, I want to get... where is it? I want to get some of the different foundations and stuff, like some of these walls or architecture pieces in here, just because these I think are going to help make things look cool, or like the actual stairs. I mean, nothing that like we have to have. There's nothing in here where it's like we need to have that, but it would be nice, so to speak. The lights I think would help. Would be nice. We don't need them. I suppose we just throw in stuff, right? But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. And then this thing, because right now we're basically capped in terms of our width that we can go here, so we really only can go upwards, and I think we'll just keep doing that. But I think we're gonna redesign some things to make a bit more compact, as well as be able to take in a wee bit more. Because like this area over here is quite large, so we can also utilize some of this. So we could just do all of our smelting on the first floor, and then kind of like what we already have here, and then from there decide if we want to have all of the like each output stored somewhere and then utilized, or if we want to just do direct input like we're currently doing. Okay. We only have 6 rotors. This is going to take a minute. How can we get more? What's our... We need 100 per minute, which means, okay, so we just need to upgrade the belt, and then be able to make 4 per minute. Okay. And then that just means this... Should we have the belt somewhere? Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, let's grab all the plate we can from that, and then let's go upgrade. That already is 2, so then org, logistics, conveyor part 2. Okay, there we go, so then that's going to be just faster. So that should be able to keep up with our production down below. There we go. Okay, so now this should be able to operate at 100% efficiency. So we'll get 4 rotors per minute. So it's gonna take a little over half an hour to make these at our current rate. Okay. So let's start planning out some things. If we bead, we're looking for more iron ore. I like how it check marks the ones you've already hit. There's another one over there, like right there. We saw it flash, so we can get another iron. So we could have... Do I need plate for that? No, I don't. Okay. So if we did a balancer... So okay, so if we have 4 iron nodes, each producing 120? Is it? No, each one's 60. Each one's 60. So each one can support 2 of these machines. So right now we would be able to support 8. With our current research. So then... Okay. I did not mean to fall. Ow. I'm just trying to think of what a compact balancer would look like, so that way we just input the ore and then it balances it accordingly. So that, like, everything gets a percentage. Because right now I'm just doing it in parallel and this isn't really as efficient as I would like. So then... If we have... It's like 6. So we could have something like this. So this would merge the 2 into 1. This would merge the 2 into 1. And then like that. So then that would give us 1 stream. And then from here... we could do that. Or something like that. So then we just have all our inputs here. Goes into 1. This 1 feeds here, and then we split, because this should be 50% here. 50%. I'd have to do it like that. So then 50% to the left, 50% to the right. And then from here, do the same. Like that. So then 50% there, 50% out. 50% there, 50% out, right? So then this would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connections. That gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 connections. So we'd have to have something like that for 1. Okay. So so we know it's going to be a wide build. How close can I get these to actually be together? So now we need 3 off the main. So we can get them to be that close, which considerably shrinks it. Right, because then we can connect like that. Okay. So we can connect it that close. So then let's do... Also, if anybody has a link to an already proper balancer, which... that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm gonna probably look into an actual balancer after this. But I wanted to see what I can come up with to see how close to an actual balancer it works. Because this would have enough outputs for what we need. And then... I always forget I have H and nudge. Yeah. Technically, this would be, I think, as compact as I could get it. Because that allows for 4 inputs to 8 outputs. So we could get it to be this compact. So then from here, what we could do... just utilizing what we have there. I'd want... so production... smelter. So then I'm thinking what we do then. So how tall is one of these? So if I put it there, right, and then we did foundations. Okay. Then so we handle it like that. How wide is this? So it's 2 of these. Yeah. So we could fit... It's not bad. And then... so it's really 1 block wide. Because what I'm thinking is we have this underneath. So we have, like, this first layer here be, like, logistics. Like, underground. And then above... because we can also have power like that. And then power would stick up where we need it there on the 2nd floor. And then we have Q production smelter. Because then we could have whatchamacallit, like on that floor. If I can. I'm playing so many different games right now that all these key bindings are messing me up. Yeah. Right. Because then we could do production smelter. So we do something like that, right? So then what we can do is have... so we'll use 1 block here just to have open. Or not even, actually. We could save some space. So if we did 8... yeah, I mean, we'd still probably have it 1 open. But we could do that, right? So we keep everything really compact, hidden, out of way. And then from here, because this input is supposed to go here, we could leave a belt open like this so we could see what's on the belt, or just straight direct pump. Which I think direct pump might make sense. Oh, okay. I think that's in line. Yeah, so we could do something like that, right? Where it just connects in, and then like that. I might be able to actually just get that to snap to that, I don't know. But basically have something like this, so that way we have the logistics underneath on this floor. we'd have the inputs coming in somewhere. And then... And honestly, I could probably spread this out width-wise, because I can have this fairly compacted under here, and then just spread it out as much as we need to align with these up above, and then that would handle, I think, the load balancing, and then it's technically very expandable. We just need more of these for the more inputs, and we need to add more of these for more outputs, so then I think that will work for a load balancer. Let me know if I'm incorrect about how these work, but I'm pretty sure they're just a direct, like, 50-50 split based on however many outputs they have, right? So, like, if only 2 are connected, then if one's connected, 100% of the load or input is on that belt. If 2 outputs exist, then it's 50-50, or does it do this belt first? Once this one is full, then it goes to this one? I'm gonna look into it between episodes, but definitely let me know if there's any tips or tricks for like load balancing, as well as how this idea here is gonna work. Hopefully I described it enough here that you guys can kind of get an idea for what I'm planning. If not, I will continue messing around with it, but probably between episodes I'm going to try to at least get iron converted over here into that, because I really like that, and I feel like we have a lot more space there than we do right here. So we'll probably start tearing a bit of this up and maybe moving it over. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any tips, tricks, or, again, load balancers or anything else, leave those down below. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and peace out.